Today we want to talk about a new bipod in our shooter series line, the SFR. First of all, it is quick detach on a Pic Rail. Just using this right here. It's designed for long range hunting, competition shooting, and combat situations. Its adjustable flex tension allows shooters to fine-tune flexibility to the situational need. It's easily adjustable from flex to rigid. The legs can be set forward at a 45-degree angle. And like the rest of the Swagger line, the SFR's ability to quickly acquire a target and load while tracking that target in any terrain is what sets it apart from the competition. With all that said, the one feature that sets the SFR apart, not only from competition, but from everything else in the Swagger line, it still is able to be flexible and have that flexibility that every shooter loves about Swagger, but this one, we can also lock it down to be completely rigid. It isn't one or the other. There's a fine-tune adjustment you can go in between from 0 to 100. 0 being locked down as rigid as possible and 100 being more flexible. You can do it independently on each leg. So as we see right here, this is our rigid side, and then this is our flexible side. And all I'm gonna do to lock it in, just put my thumb up on top of the screw, screw it in. And now we have a completely rigid bipod. With the SFR, the feature that's actually my favorite is the combined feature of the flexibility being pushed into rigid. And I know what I mean about that. You have to think about loading. Loading is simply placing forward pressure onto our bipod. But a lot of the loading has gone into, especially in competition shooting and long range shooting, where you've got to have that wall, that rigid. Well, here I've got the bipod, the SFR, in flexible mode. So I'm still able to track, move my target around. This allows me to find my target. And you know, when you're looking at a long range, you've got to fine tooth. You're not just going to pop right down on the target every time. It's going to allow me to find it, what I need to do, make my fine-tune adjustments in the scope without having to get down here and fiddle with a knob and move everything. I'm going to use the flexibility to get into the exact position I want, find the rigid back, and then I'm going to lock it out and I'm going to take down my target.